Well, arrests are coming. In less than 24 hours, it's all about to break loose. In fact, Attorney General Pam Bondi made the announcement yesterday at a cabinet meeting. That's on Thursday, which means arrests are coming today. Not only that, but crying Shifty Schiff, well, is now experiencing one of his worst nightmares. But let's start first with Miss Pam Bondi. Take a watch.
Gave us a directive to prosecute the people who are going after Tesla to the fullest extent of the law. Some of the greatest police work I've seen. We've made 4 arrests. There will be no negotiations at your directive. They're all looking at 20 years in prison, and within the next 24 hours, you're going to be seeing another huge arrest on a Tesla dealership, President, and that person will be looking at least 20 years in prison with no negotiations.
So a Tesla dealer president is about to go down and get arrested. Now, as of the making of this video, I have not yet heard information on that. But the bottom line here is I believe she will definitely follow through. Now, I don't know about your feelings regarding seeking the max penalty for the people that are vandalizing these Teslas. I'd love to get your comments on that. Leave them below because I'm definitely going to read them. I'm kind of on the fence about it. It depends on how violent the action was, I guess. But the problem is we have a real problem with Teslas being vandalized in this country by radical leftists, and that stuff needs to stop. That's the bottom line. Now, before I get into some of the Shifty Schiff stuff that is going on, and you guys are going to want to hear it, I got to give a shout out to my sponsor, Noble Gold Investments, who has just put out a market warning alert. In fact, you can check out what's going on by going to lisahavengold.com. But right now, gold is up 46%, doubling NASDAQ and the S&P 500 gains. But it isn't just another rally. Gold reserves are shifting investors to secure physical gold, creating a massive supply gap. Gold is vanishing from the markets, and that's why you have to get your hands on it now. And you can do that by calling the number on the screen and let them know you heard it on Lisa Haven, because right now they are giving away, with any qualified account, a 1/10 ounce gold coin that you see on the screen here. This thing is beautiful. So make sure you mention my name to take advantage of that. But Noble Gold Investments is the ones that I would 100% recommend. But go to lisahavengold.com, fill out this information, and they're going to send you a free gold and silver investment guide. And by the way, there's always a risk to investing. There's never a guarantee. If you want more info, click that more button if you're on your phone, or click the link in the description box below. All right, so let's get into Mr. Shifty Schiff, who is, I think, at least one of the worst people on the planet, in my opinion, because the guy has done nothing but lie, and lie some more. So lots of lying going on with Shifty Schiff. But what's going on? Well, take a listen to what he threatened Donald Trump.
How concerned are you with this market fluctuation? And are you concerned that there could be members of the White House that are benefiting from it?
Absolutely. I'm writing to the White House to demand who knew in advance that the president was going to once again flip-flop on tariffs, and are people cashing in? There is just all too much opportunity for people in the White House and the administration to be insider trading, and you can't put it past them for a minute. So we're going to try to find out.
That's rich coming from Mr. Shifty Schiff. We're going to investigate insider trading. In fact, he's put it all over his page here. Senator Schiff, Gallego demand investigation into potential insider trading and corruption ahead of Trump tariff. Here's the letter that he references. I'm not going to waste your time reading it because it is coming from the liar-in-chief, Mr. Shifty Schiff. But that's really rich coming from this man, especially considering, you know, what he's worth. Let's take a look at that, right? synctimes.co.uk throw this up about, you know, Adam Schiff's net worth. You know, he doesn't have a real big salary. I believe he makes $200,000 some odd a year, but somehow Adam Schiff's net worth, at least in 2024, is estimated to be $60 million. Maybe somebody should look into insider trading with Mr. Shifty Schiff, or, you know, other corrupt practices. But this wealth has been accumulated through various venues, they claim, through his role as U.S. House of or U.S. Representatives, business investments, whatever those are, book sales, and other venues. Wow. Maybe you should answer the question, by the way, how you became a net worth of $60 million. Hey, maybe that's why Joe Biden gave you a pardon before he left office. At a last minute pardon. Just a reminder, California Adam Schiff gets a last minute pardon from Joe Biden, and that's on the Sacramento Bee. Only people who have actually done things wrong and some kind of criminal activity need a pardon. And Mr. Shifty Shift, you got one, yet you're worried about insider trading from Donald Trump. I mean, seriously? He told the entire world, right? We had the tariffs going on. In fact, he put it out on Truth Social. Now's a good time to buy. I don't really classify that in that direction because he told the entire planet. But anyway, he got ripped. Here is Adam Schiff saying, they're profiting off of insider trading. And he absolutely got ripped in the comments here. Even his likes compared to views are not that great. Here's one. Maybe instead of sniffing around Trump's inner circle with your baseless insider trading BS, Congress should find out why your bug-eyed A keeps spewing paranoid crap that's got less meat than vegans. Blah, blah, blah. You could read the rest there. And suddenly you care about insider trading, but not a single word on Nancy Pelosi, who people literally follow her and does what she does because she's an insider trader. That's my opinion. How is Adam Schiff a millionaire or Nancy Pelosi? Speaking of insider trader. So you could see some of these remarks. Here's another one here. This is where he sent that letter saying, hey, we're going to question about what's going on. And I'll read my letter here. And somebody flips him off here. Another impeachment hoax. Pretending that you were on the offense is pretty funny. You're crooked. You pencil neck watermelon head. Speaking of pencil neck watermelon head, Donald Trump did respond.
Adam Shifty Shifts. Can you believe this guy? He's got the smallest neck I've ever seen. And the biggest head. We call him watermelon head. I'd say, how could that big fat face stand on a neck that looked like this finger? How can it? It was the weirdest thing. It's a mystery. Nobody can understand it. But he's one of the most dishonest human beings I've ever seen. And, how we can allow people like that to run in office is a shame, but we did. He was in charge of the witch hunt. He was in charge of the fake witch hunt with Russia. It was a made-up story.
I'm sorry. I don't even know if I'm supposed to laugh at that or not, but hey, it is what it is. Donald Trump had a response. That's the response. Here's the thing. Adam Schiff was the same one involved in the fake news hoax, the Russia collusion hoax. And now he's out there acting as if Donald Trump did something wrong again. I mean, seriously. Now, the White House has slammed Adam Schiff. White House slams Democrats' partisan games after Trump foe Schiff calls for insider trading investigation over tariffs. This is on Fox News. The White House responded and basically said this: it is the responsibility of the president of the United States to reassure the markets and Americans about their economic security in the face of nonstop media fear-mongering, which is what they're doing. Democrats railed against China's cheating for decades, and now they're playing partisan games instead of celebrating Trump's decisive action yesterday to finally corner China. White House spokesperson Kush Desai said in a comment on Fox Digital when asked about Democrats claiming Trump manipulated the market. So it's weird, right? There's clips that I can play of Nancy Pelosi and many other Democrats coming out, even Chucky Schumer, as I like to call him, actually stating that, oh yeah, we need to go to town on China with tariffs. And now they suddenly don't support it because Trump did it. That it's partisan games. There really is no other way to view it. You know what I think is also setting Mr. Adam Schiff off? Maybe this, right? The Hill. Speaker Johnson forms committee to probe J6 Democrats' original investigation. In other words, they're probing Adam Schiff, Liz Cheney, Nancy Pelosi, and all the others in their involvement in their investigation because they had a committee that investigated J6, but yet they deleted information, hid information, and kept it from the public. Maybe he's not too happy about that. I can't wait till that information fully comes out. Anyhow, with all of that, I hope all else is well with you guys. I love you guys. And as a quick reminder, I really want to encourage you, get on over to restrictedrepublic.com. I created this in light of all the censorship, and the censorship is still here in full force. And I'm sorry for some of the technical issues, but get to restrictedrepublic.com. Check it out today. Use the coupon code Lisa and the number 5 to get it for $5 per month to support what we do. But check it out ASAP. Anyhow, I love all of you. Thanks again for tuning in. I'm Lisa Haven, signing out.